Well, JC, my friend, it is post-WrestleMania season. It's warming up. We're going to be down north of South Beach, but still in the same state, Tampa, Florida, for Backlash, the annual event that comes right after WrestleMania. We're going to start off with a match that I kind of feel like maybe should have been a WrestleMania match, but, they like these strict 5-match cards now. It felt like time-wise, we definitely had the opportunity on Saturday to fit in IYO SKY versus Asuka, which was supposed to be a big money feud. Didn't end up going down. Bernard's not here. JC, I know you got his picks. What does Nard Dog feel for this one?
Also, Nard Dog, you know who he's got. He's got Asuka all day, so can't blame him there. It's kind of hard not to go against the Empress. Saying that, I am going to go against that. I'm picking IYO in this one. Just seems like Asuka's always had the upper hand, even when Kyrie was still there. I think this is the time where, Kyrie's not there to help. This is time for IYO to shine and get that dub.
Listen, I like parody. I like things mixing up. I don't like all being the same, but you both chose one side. It has to be 2-1 either way. Give me IYO SKY.
Ooh, my
and
man.
I'm going to talk to you about this. I'm trying to bury Bernard here, okay? He's in the lead in the standings. Me and you, I feel like we have an unofficial, bond going on right now until we're out of you know what I mean? Sorry, BG. Not sorry. It's cutthroat. We're trying to win here. But what I thought about picking Asuka, I really did. But I always felt this was IYO's win, because why go through a mentor-master feud if you're not going to let the mentor get over at the end? And I thought Kairi Sane was going to be a piece of that.
Yeah.
Clearly she's not. People are upset about her timing and the fact that she was involved in this storyline. If you're a Kairi Sane fan, I truly get it. She was a footnote in this storyline. This match is still happening, and I almost like it better that Kyrie's not involved, because now we're going to get a straight-up wrestling match between IYO SKY and Asuka, and this match is going to do exactly what it's supposed to do and build IYO SKY into one of the future stars of WWE. Triple H believes in her like almost any other woman on the roster. He's shown it and said it time and time again, and IYO's going to get ready for another World Championship run at some point this year. So me and you got IYO. And BG got Asuka. He has to do it. He's the big Asuka guy. We know. Listen, chat, if you feel strongly about this, we should find out who Danhausen's partner is Friday night in a couple minutes here. When this comes out, it'll be after the fact. But there's been a lot of talk. It's Jelly Roll online, which kind of makes sense. Miz and Jelly Roll had a dust up. But Jelly Roll after WrestleMania kind of said, to Pat McAfee, we don't belong in there. Let's kind of go back to doing what we're both good at.
All right.
So that kind of points that he's going to be gone. So we'll find out on Friday Night SmackDown. But before we get to predictions of the match, JC, do you have any predictions on Danhausen's partner?
What was Kit's old partner, Prince?
Elton Prince, yeah.
Elton Prince. That's who I'm going with. I think that makes so much sense. You have Kit, kicking it. Wow, pun words. You have Kit kicking it with the Miz, and he's his mentor now. I'm like, wouldn't Prince be a little jealous of that? Elton coming back hey, why are you riding with him? You're supposed to be my boy. We're supposed to be pretty deadly. Now it's pretty crappy. No, screw that. I'm teaming up with Danhausen. I'm taking you down, brother. Should be getting cleared pretty soon. If not, be good timing.
A neck thing. It's weird, or was it a collarbone?
I think it was, the clavicle. So the collarbone,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. I thought it was like a, legit neck.
Or it could have been. I don't remember, but either way, it's either gruesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who Danhausen's partner is going to be, but my mind did go somewhere this week, JC.
Oh, no.
They mentioned Danhausen's partner was going to be somebody who likes money.
No.
What if the prodigal son returns? What if Shane O'Mac comes back in Tampa to join Danhausen and curse the Miz and Kit Wilson for good? And they get the dub. I think Danhausen stays, gets another win here, and that's my official pick is Danhausen and Shane O'Mac to go ahead. Do you want to make Danhausen's partner a bonus point?
We can, yeah.
We can ask
We'll
Bernard
have
after
Bernard,
because I
so
don't
he
know
just
if
won't get a bonus point. We'll do a
what? Yeah,
tiebreaker
yeah.
between me and you. I think we all probably pick the same,
Okay.
so we'll have a tiebreaker. So if you get it,
Okay.
you'll win. I'll take the L if I don't get it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put me for Danhausen, of course, and of course Bernard did pick Danhausen. I just feel like with the curse and stuff, you just can't have him lose. Not to freaking Kit and the Miz, but now you say the money. What if it's totally not? But you see JBL coming, lose some weight a little bit, coming out of his limo. You see it tilt up a little bit. Oh, clothesline from hell. You
That'd be
are
nuts.
clotheslined, cursed, whatever.
I'm trying to think
Insane.
of like Tampa area legends that could just come out and pop the crowd. You know what I mean? Like that's another good option. Yeah, I don't know.
Ric Flair gonna come out?
I'll do that.
Ric Flair with Danhausen makeup? Insane. Take my money.
I saw a meme earlier today. It was like, you guys remember the kid that won the tag titles with Braun Strowman? This is him now, and it was just Danhausen.
That's great.
Oh man, yeah, that is good. Who do you think his partner was?
Elton Prince.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. I really have a strong feeling it's going to be Jelly Roll, and we're going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
But whatever.
We'll still get the point. It don't matter if we both lose it. We'll be back on track. It's all right.
It's all fine. United States Championship match. Trick Willie, Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper, taking on the ultimate underdog, Sami Zayn, for the United States Championship. Of course, I don't see Trick Willie dropping this belt. But then again, maybe the Sami Zayn heel turn has something to it. And if we're looking at the long-term scope of this, if Sami doesn't get this U.S. title, what's he doing? And if Trick Williams loses the U.S. title, he can at least get a rematch. He could instantly be reinserted back into this picture. But something really weird needs to happen for Sami to get back in this match. It looks like he's taking an edge to him. And while Trick Williams is running around with Little Yachty and the Gingerbread Man trying to be a heel, he's over as heck right now. That's not really working. Sami maybe dives back into that. We get a little bit of a switch up, a little bit of a hot potato with the title. I'm going with Sami Zayn to beat Trick Williams.
That's a great pick. We'll get Bernard's out of the way right now. He is not going to let Trick lose, man. Him and his lemon pepper steppers are going to walk all over Sami Zayn, according to BG. I am on the other spectrum. I shouldn't use that word, but that's where I'm at. I'm on the other side of things right there. I'm going Sami Zayn. This is where Trick Williams goes full face mode. And, with Little Yachty, this could be the time where him and Sami Zayn talking on the side, and Sami finally brings back that heel nature he has. It's been in there. It's been clicking a little bit more. I think it's gonna be full sin now. I think look at that tongue twister. Little Yachty might be the catalyst to that. It might just turn on Trick Willie. I don't see why, but WWE could always come up with a reason. And if they are trying to get since WrestleMania season is over, unfortunately, if you are trying to get the celebs out of the building a little bit, that could work, or just not have them be there, period. Or someone could be under that gingerbread man, maybe a little bit of Kevin Owens, a little bit.
Whoa. Did someone send me, I think it was Alex, friend of the show, been hanging out with me on Mondays, sent me a video of Kevin Owens running the ropes again.
He was looking good in the ropes too, man.
He's
not clear yet. He has no indication. He did have some dates, apparently. I saw he revealed some dates. Not saying they're his return dates, but he helped reveal some dates. Maybe this is a first little appearance underneath that gingerbread suit, helping out old Sami Zayn.
Whoa.
I'm taking Sami in this one.
It's so funny how I could watch Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn over and over again. Like, I need time in between it, but I'm ready for that again.
Yeah.
They're just so good together. And I wouldn't mind Sami being the bad guy this time, especially Kevin Owens. He's going to pop when he comes back, and I wouldn't mind them running the babyface route with him. But at the same time, the heat he would get after that pop if he does turn.
So nice.
It's typical Kevin Owens, but at the same time, it would be a nice swerve. So I want to see Sami heel. I'm glad you're on the same page. Okay. Seth freaking Rollins versus Bron Breakker. Just a good old-fashioned blood feud that goes back to injury ties, where Seth Rollins got injured after WrestleMania. Bron Breakker speared him out of the Vision, and it completely changed. But it looks to be clearing up for Mr. Rollins. He seems to have this new edge to him. He's got like a beast slayer attitude right now. No nonsense. He told the world champion Roman Reigns, "You're in my way," on Monday. No confrontation, not starting beef. Factually, I'm going there and you're in my way. Excuse me. And I was like, damn, okay, Seth. I like that a lot. That being said, I still can't decide who's winning this match. I mean, yeah, Seth Rollins did just get night-nighted by Gunther. So I think I have to lean towards Seth Rollins, just get a little momentum behind him. Braun still has the Vision, so even if he does lose, they can, Braun's not going to accept that, and the Vision can kind of refocus. But I think Seth gets a bounce-back victory here.
It's a good take. Bernard picked Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah.
I am going with Bron Breakker. With, the Vision coming out here. Bronson Reed could return.
True.
There's a little tsunami action going on. We still got Logan Paul and, Mr. Forgettable. That will probably, interrupt at some point. I think right now is cool. It's easy word to use. How cool Seth Rollins is being right now, being that badass type deal. I think he's right now just putting people over. I mean, you did so great with Gunther / Bron Breakker. Why not do it with Braun at Backlash? You're going to start seeing Breakker, become more and more noticeable and important, and eventually to the title scene. And I think this is what's really going to help, elevate that a little quicker with a big win over Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, I like that take too, because Seth Rollins is also at a point in his career where he is trying to push, that next generation forward. That verbal rub he gave Oba Femi a few weeks ago, it doesn't shock me because that's who Seth Rollins is, right? But you just hear that kind of break character, quote unquote. I was like, damn, he really does truly believe in Oba Femi, and you'd be an idiot not to, but to just do that. And I can see him doing that to Bron Breakker as well. Does Seth Rollins need to win? No. Seth Rollins can walk into a feud with somebody else. I think, if you keep having him lose, it gets to that point. But if he loses to Bron Breakker, nobody's going to bat an eye at that. I just think that maybe they get him a bounce back and this keeps going. I don't know. I was thinking Braun versus Roman at SummerSlam just because of the timing, but it feels like it could be Oba just getting the rocket strapped to his back, man. I don't know.
That's still going to be sick, though.
Oh, yeah. Either way, we're going to be eating. We continue to eat. We just get this.
Feasting, baby.
A regular Saturday. Nothing special. It's Backlash, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. Yours, mine, our Tribal Chief. Versus the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ain't no way Roman's dropping this belt. I think all three of us probably have the same pick. I'd love to see an earth-shattering title change, but to have Roman just be a guy was at the front of the roster for so long in CM Punk, and Roman's clearly somewhat sticking around for a little bit as champion. He's not losing to Jacob Fatu. This is to get the crowd and the general WWE fan to associate Jacob Fatu with the World Heavyweight Championship and being in that title picture and kind of get people to want that more. I don't think we want it bad enough for them to pull the trigger. And this is just, I think this is going to be a hell of a match. I don't think any match on the card is going to outperform this one.
No.
Asuka and IYO may be sneaky, but I think I might overrate that in my mind just because of reputation. But I think actually on paper, this is going to be a very physical, hard-hitting, well-worked and I say that intentionally, well-worked match. Not going to be a whole lot of laying around, a lot of purposeful spots. And these two are going to be work hard together. And I don't, Roman's like, this is the moneymaker. Don't hit me there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, work stiff. He loved working with Brock. And I think this is going to be a phenomenal match. Ain't nobody going to have a bad time, except for maybe both of them after the match. I don't imagine that'll feel too good.
The ice bath, it'll be all right. So Bernard picked Jacob Fatu. Just kidding, he picked Roman. Just have to throw that in there. Yeah, he definitely picked Roman. We're all picking Roman here. It's no joke. But in Backlash, it seems like there's been a little new tradition coming. A couple years ago, we had one of Tonga's, debut Backlash. Not too recent, Jacob Fatu at Backlash. I'm beating a dead horse when I say this, because I say it every time, a PLE comes. This is where Zilla Fatu shows up. And Roman's winning, and I think what's going to happen is Jacob's going to have him in that taunted death grip, and what's going to happen? Zilla's going to come out and just start beating Jacob, and that's going to be absolutely insane. Place is going to go wild, and Zilla is in Tampa, so that could be a thing. I hope it's a thing. If he's not, I'm going to lose it, because I feel like they're teasing a little more each and every month, and it's just enough to set me over the edge. But this would be such a great spot. Yeah, no one's beating the Tribal Chief, and he's going to bring some back up too. Especially you see the Usos seem like they're favoring Jacob a little bit more. Like, all right, Jacob, you're cool. You're still family. Come on, bro. But you can't disrespect Roman like that. Maybe we can still hang and kick it though. All right, you can kick it. You know who else can kick it? Zilla Fatu, kick your face in. That's what's going to happen. He's going to come in here and create all kinds of havoc. Oh, man, this is going to be the match of the night, and rightfully so being the main event. But I got to take Roman. He's not going to lose that until SummerSlam. If he even loses at SummerSlam, I don't know. Because it's definitely going to be Oba and Roman at SummerSlam. I don't see anything else at this point. And I don't see Roman losing until then, if then.
Hell no. Hey, listen, make sure you lock it in. Backlash is going live Saturday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back live talking about it, getting you a little bake show therapy session on Monday night with our friend Alex, logging it down like we do. Make sure to check out StadiumRant.com for articles on your favorite teams, players, and leagues. Hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube. Like and retweet everything you see on Twitter. Follow Stadium Rant and all the boys on social media. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Acknowledge us.